What is up, you guys? My name is Marcellus, and today I'm going to bring you a review of Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods. I believe this is the 14th movie of the franchise. It just got subbed yesterday, and people were going wild on YouTube. As soon as this shit came out, they took an hour, probably skimmed the movie, didn't even watch the whole thing, and put a review out just to get reviews. Views and subs. And I'm going to bring you a review and my thoughts on it as not the biggest DBZ fan, but a solid fan of the series. So, let me give you a quick rundown of the plot, what I thought about the movie, and something containing the whole franchise of DBZ. This movie is based around basically the god of destruction, Lord Bills, and the Saiyans and everybody on Earth. Basically, the Z Warriors and the people of Earth and Lord Bills. Lord Bills awakens from a 39-year sleep, and he claims that's a nap, so obviously he's hundreds of years old. And his butler wakes him up, Whis. And we find something interesting later on in the movie about Whis, but I'll get to that later. They say, 39 years ago, Bills had a premonition, and he had a dream while he was taking that 39-year nap that the Super Saiyan God, a form of Super Saiyan God would come and be a formidable opponent. And when he awakens, he wants to learn everything about the God, Super Saiyan God. So he asks his butler, Whis, about, the Saiyans. And they get into the story about how Frieza was defeated by Goku and all the stuff that we usually go through. And we have that. So Bills decides to go visit Kakarot, Goku, on King Kai's planet, and, well, his star. And we find out why his star is so small, because find out that Lord Bills destroyed part of it. Well, I guess a huge part of it before. And it's funny because at this point we had never seen Goku go Super Saiyan 3 and get defeated badly. In this form, Lord Bills tests Goku, and Goku is overly confident. I've never seen that side of Goku before. He goes Super Saiyan 3 and he is knocked out in 2 punches. So that happens, and then Lord Bills, descends to Earth and wants to basically, test out the other Saiyans, because Whis told him that there are other Saiyans on Earth. And he, before he gets there, Vegeta gets a memo that this is the God of Destruction, which he has seen his father kneel down to him before. And I never knew how old Vegeta was, but obviously he's about in his 40s, because 39 years ago he was in front of Vegeta's dad. Well, yeah, Vegeta's dad was at his feet, and Vegeta was a child, so Vegeta must be in his 40s, and I believe Goku was 41 in this movie. But either which ways, Vegeta tries to prevent Lord Bills from destroying the Earth, and it goes pretty good until Lord Bills hits Bulma, and at that point Vegeta had powered up, and in this point of the movie, Vegeta was stronger than Goku. So for a good while in the movie, Vegeta was stronger than Goku until we find out that five Saiyan blood members have to be lined up, and there has to be a 6th person, and they all have to give their energy to that 6th person to create the Super Saiyan God. We find out in this movie that Videl is pregnant, so they use Pan's, I guess, I don't know, because Pan is not canon, but yet Videl is pregnant, so I don't know I guess they're going to do Pan and future things with DBZ. But either which ways, they have Videl, Gohan, Goten, Trunks, and Vegeta, and Goku all lined up, and Goku eventually becomes Super Saiyan God. The backstory behind Super Saiyan God is really interesting, because it said that the Super Saiyan God is the rarest of all Saiyans. It's a Saiyan with a pure heart, and the people that create the Super Saiyan God have a pure heart as well. So the whole story with that is the Super Saiyan gods were, fighting the evil Saiyans on planet Vegeta, and their powers had diminished. If they get hit too hard, how Goku goes out of Super Saiyan, I guess the Super Saiyan God mode wore off, and the evil Saiyans had defeated them and took over planet Vegeta. So that's why planet Vegeta was full of evil people. Back to the present, Goku's fighting Bills in Super Saiyan God mode, and we find out that Bills, Goku is disappointed in himself because he can't actually obtain this power by himself. He had to use other people, and he's fighting Bills, and Bills tells him, how does it feel to be a god? I'm not even using all my power. And eventually Bills gets the upper hand on Goku because the Super Saiyan God mode wears off. But one thing interesting about Goku is that his power doesn't decrease immediately. He got so much of that Super Saiyan God power in him that he held on to it a little bit, and eventually gets it back in a time of clutch, a real clutch time, when Bills was about to blow up the Earth. Eventually, it leads to the opponent admiring Goku's powers. And I haven't really ever seen that in Dragon Ball Z. I've never seen a villain, pull back and admire Goku's powers. So, yeah, he pulled back and admired Goku's powers and told him that he become a formidable opponent and doesn't destroy Earth. And then but before that, we find out something that can lead to either the future of Dragon Ball Z or just something that will leave us wondering for years to come. Bills said there are 12 universes. Bills is the god of the 7th universe, and he is not even the strongest in that universe. Whis is, and Whis was his teacher. So Goku didn't fight Bills. First of all, Goku didn't fight Bills at his full power, because at the end of the movie, we hear Bills saying, that was 70% of my power. Second of all, he didn't fight the strongest one in the universe, which is Whis, which was Bills' teacher. And third of all, if my guess is right, he's the 7th strongest dude in all of the universes. So there are people that are like a couple times stronger than Bills up there, and Goku has yet to even defeat Bills. So that's really interesting that, first of all, Goku got beat, and then there are endless amount of possibilities at the end of this movie. So I honestly think that either they're going to do a whole nother series with this, or they're going to, do OVAs or movies or TV specials, something like that. They should, honestly, I think that this movie was good. I think that this movie had a little bit too much forced humor, maybe because I watched it in the subs. I've never watched anything Dragon Ball Z related in subbed, but I feel like the comedy was a little bit too much in this movie. It felt like Bills was too funny. I mean, I know Bills isn't the most villainous dude ever, but I felt like he was too playful at times. Again, he got serious, but he was too playful. Whis was too playful. And it was just some of the stuff that was happening on Earth that was a little bit too sketchy. I didn't feel like that needed to be there. But overall, it was a good movie. The CGI looked kind of weird at times because I'm not used to seeing Dragon Ball Z like that. But at the same time, it looked good. Like it was weird, but it was good. I enjoyed it. So overall, I give this movie about an 8.5 out of 10. I enjoy it. I highly suggest it to anybody. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you think about Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods. And do not forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys later.